You open your dissertation, you see your chair's feedback, and you have completely shut down. You don't want to write another word. So instead, you check your email, you scroll, you maybe even start searching for another how to finish your dissertation faster video. And before you know it, you've avoided your dissertation writing altogether, and you tell yourself, I'll write later, or I'll do it tomorrow. But we all know tomorrow never comes. And you know what? It's not just in your head. Your body actually feels the resistance too. It's that tight feeling in your chest. It's that knot in your stomach. Your shoulders happen to be up around your ears. And now, anytime anyone asks you, how's your dissertation going? You are completely on edge. Hey, scholar, if you are new here, I am Dr. Dana, a dissertation writing coach. And honestly, the work that I do helps doctoral scholars who feel stuck to start writing again. So in this video, we are going to talk about what is actually happening in your body when this writing resistance starts to show up. And really how to move from avoiding your writing to finally taking the time to sit down and just write. So here's the real, y'all. When your body perceives a threat, your sympathetic nervous system starts to kick in. And what's happening is that it's communicating to your mind, hey, something is happening. There is a threat on the arise, and we need to do something about it. And so let's get ready. Let's get ready to react. So the reality of it is that when you've trained your body that writing is a threat, your brain automatically kicks in and says, listen, we need to do something about this. And when your brain reacts with this threat response, that's when the writing resistance creeps in. So now that we've named what's actually happening in your body that's triggering this response in your mind, let's talk about how do we actually fix this? Because really your brain is finding reasons to avoid the writing because in your body, it feels like a threat. So let's talk about how we can flip that, how we can actually move from flight mode to writing mode. We want to train our brain to expect joy in the dissertation writing. So the first thing that I like to do and that I've done, and it works so well, is to develop a writing mantra. So my writing mantra that I would start with before I even began my writing, I would write it at the top of my page to actually use my body and my brain to write down this mantra was, Dear God, I pray that as I write today, you give me the strength, the courage, the wisdom to trust my voice and to guide my writing. And so what happens is you ease your body and you ease your mind to transition into your writing. And what you're doing is you're signaling to your body that we are comfortable and that we are okay moving into this writing time. These positive words reinforce to your body and to your mind that you are okay. And it's not just the physical writing of your mantra, it's also the saying and the hearing of the mantra at the same time. You begin to be rooted in faith. So this journey no longer is something that sits and rests on your shoulders. You are surrendering your writing time to God. The other thing that I suggest is if music is not distracting to you as you're writing, turn on your favorite playlist. Something like jazz instrumentals so that there's no vocals happening, or you can put on your favorite lo-fi. When we get together to write with my scholars in community, I like to play a lo-fi behind us while we are engaged in our writing. And what you're doing is creating an environmental shift to tell your body that, again, you are okay. This writing time is fine. And that there may be just a little bit of joy on the way in this writing space. The next thing that you can do is set a timer for 30 minutes. Because you want to signal to your body and to your mind that you're here for a good time, not a long time. And before you start writing, review your one task. It is the power of one. When you identify that one task, it eliminates decision fatigue. You've already identified that one thing that you're going to write. Lastly, you are going to just write. You've set up the atmosphere. You have shifted the environment. You are telling your body that you are safe so that your mind doesn't have to begin to protect you. You are actively moving from flight mode to write mode. Now, if you want more practical steps to actually make progress, be sure to hit that subscribe button because I post new strategies every week. I am so glad that you are here. And remember, you are not behind. In fact, you are building. You got this, scholar.